Imagine for a moment the routine of a minting facility. Steel blanks are fed through presses, dies stamp designs with great force, machines roll them off into bins, and on they go into circulation. Everything is tightly controlled, heavily monitored, programmed to precision. Now, picture one tiny slip in that process. A die intended for a penny, bearing the Lincoln Memorial, somehow ends up being used on a nickel blank destined for circulation in Canada. That slip is terrifyingly unlikely, which is why coins like this are practically the stuff of legends. When you look at this coin, you see the form of a Canadian nickel. Its diameter, weight, edge, the faint Canada inscription on the rim. But the face is jarringly American. The pillars of the memorial, the elongated arc, the intricate details surrounding the Lincoln statue behind glass-like vertical stripes. It's as though two different identities collided in the mint. That collision gives you a piece of history, a tangible error frozen in metal. It's not just a coin, it's a kind of miracle. Collectors refer to these as error coins, misstrikes, or anomalies. Each one has its own story and provenance. This coin in particular has passed through multiple hands, from a lucky find during change counting, to a small-time dealer, then to auction houses where its oddity attracted buzz, and finally into the hands of serious numismatists who recognized not just the visual oddity but the technical rarity. Rumors exist that at least one specimen faded into a private vault, never to be seen again, raising whispers of a ghost coin that may be the only one of its kind. What makes a coin like this so valuable isn't just the surprise visual. It's authenticity. Every nuance must be verified. The metal composition needs to match that of a regular 2012 Canadian nickel. The die strike pressure, where patterns, residues, and microscopic tool marks all must align with what a genuine coin from that mint and year would show, even though the design is wrong. Experts in coin authentication use magnification, spectral analysis, edge inspection, and historical die records to determine if the coin is genuine or a later altered fake. Only when it passes muster in every test does it earn serious value. Then comes scarcity. Even if such an error is theoretically possible, how often could it actually happen? Maybe once in all those millions of struck coins, maybe less. Add to that the fact that many error coins are melted down, lost, or dismissed as curiosities. The fewer surviving specimens, the greater the demand among serious collectors. Some will spend tens of thousands, wagering that their specimen might be the only one publicly known or at least one of just a handful. Imagine showing this coin in your collection display. It's a conversation starter and attention grabber. You could bring it to a meet and greet coin show, slide it under a loupe for visitors, and watch jaws drop. Wait, why is there a Lincoln Memorial on a Canadian nickel? They'll ask. That question is your entry point into storytelling about mint processes, error mechanics, mint oversight, and the unpredictable beauty of human or machine error. Then there's the emotional pull. People love rare things. We string Christmas lights, collect stamps, hunt for first editions, and treasure autographs. A coin like this taps into that instinct. You don't just own metal. You hold a one-in-a-million anomaly, an object that compels curiosity and admiration. Even those who don't follow coin collecting may find it weirdly magnetic. In past auctions for coins with distinctive errors, competitive bidding can escalate in minutes. A handful of collectors realize the gravity of owning something no one else has. The potential bragging rights, the historical mystique, and the sheer visual oddity combine to drive prices upward. This particular specimen, having been authenticated and documented, attracted strong interest behind closed doors long before it ever went public. When it finally appeared in a dedicated auction, bidders from around the world vied for the honor. One bidder from Asia, another from Europe, others participating online in the United States, all competing to secure this curiosity. The tension built with each incremental bid because each side knew they were chasing something singular. The final hammer fell at a staggering price that reflected not just metal value but mythic status in the coin world. For any collector, holding this coin is like possessing a fragment of minting lore, a tangible story of what can go awry in the most precise operations. It's also a testament to the fact that imperfections sometimes become treasures. This coin, with its dual identity, bridges nations and narratives. Canadian minting mechanics combined with an American design error. As you speak into the camera, you might lean in, point at the coin's features, highlight the pillars, trace the lines, and remind viewers how unlikely it is for such a thing to exist. Then pause and let the weight of that improbability sink in. Mention the rigorous authentication regimen, cite comparisons to other famous error coins, and underscore how this specimen now sits as one of the most talked about anomalies in modern numismatics. And after all that build-up, you deliver the drop. This singular, stunning 2012 5-cent coin featuring the Lincoln Memorial, an impossible misprint by design, a coin that defies conventional classification, has been valued at an astonishing $80,000.